So the battle between the Kingdom of Science versus Tsukasa's army now begins, which Krone, Jin, and Magma are on their way towards Tsukasa's base to deliver the cell phone to Taiju and Yusriha, but they actually have created a distraction to get past Homura, but they actually knew that she is actually pursuing them. But Senku actually using a new device, which is a flash grenade to distract her, while Kohaku actually chasing her. But we actually see them capturing Homura, but she actually escaped, which we knew that they cannot actually track her down until Senku actually decided to create a device, which is the black light, which we seen the tracks actually left behind when the sunrise actually appeared, because they actually feared that if she actually pursuing them, they will actually be captured and the cell phone will be destroyed. So now they actually going to find her before she actually captured them, which we've seen how the cell phone actually works, because they actually knew that it had no voice until they actually found a way to send messages, just like a text message of this year. They use a new primitive way to text, which of course they actually use a clicking sound, just like how they used to do it in old times, just like a caveman text message. So now they're getting ready to send that message, meaning that Homura is actually following them, meaning that she actually found out how they're actually tracking her. So she washed off the stuff on her hands, in which we actually seen Homura saw them setting up this cell phone. However, being the skills that Jin actually have, we actually seen them using a fake satellite to actually lure her toward a trap. So they now capture Homura for real. So we knew that they actually capture her again, but they actually tie her up and now taking her back to the Kingdom of Science as their prisoner, which we've seen how Tsukasa actually created an army by using these statues that had the number written in blood. So he actually knew what he had to do, until Magma decided to actually destroy the statue so they won't actually have a chance to fight back, until Jin stopped him, and then Krone said that the only way to win is by less bloodshed and do another way. So they actually lead the cell phone towards the fake grave that Taiju and Yusriha actually made for Senku, until Jin actually told them about the member with a super hearing. They actually were spotted and they actually flee. And when morning comes, we see Taiju and Yusriha found the cell phone, and they actually heard Senku's voice for the first time. And now we actually see how they going to reunite again. So we actually seen the successful delivery of the cell phone to Taiju and Yusriha. So we now knew how they're going to reunite again after long year. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend.